Escalade's standard 4-corner air ride suspension offers adjustable ride height and load leveling capabilities and delivers exceptional ride comfort and handling. Press the up or down ride height button to display up to 4 different ride heights on the instrument cluster. Entry-exit ground clearance to lower the vehicle 2 inches lower than normal for easy ingress and egress. Normal ground clearance, used for everyday driving. Increased ground clearance to raise the vehicle 1 inch from normal or after initiating off-road mode under 50 miles per hour. And maximum ground clearance to raise the vehicle 2 inches from normal while in 4-wheel drive low under 30 miles per hour. Wait for the menu to time out to select. Aerodynamic height also automatically lowers the ride height to help improve aerodynamics when the vehicle exceeds 65 miles per hour for a period of time. Set the vehicle to automatically lower to the entry-exit height when shifting to park by going to Settings, Vehicle, Ride Height, and then Automatic Entry Egress. Load your vehicle with cargo or attach a trailer, and the self-leveling feature will automatically help keep the vehicle level to enhance comfort and control. Available Super Cruise is a hands-free driver assistance feature for compatible highways. To use, activate Adaptive Cruise Control. The Adaptive Cruise Control symbol will illuminate in white on the instrument cluster. If the system is already set, the symbol will be green with a speed shown. Press the Super Cruise button to engage, and then center yourself in the lane. When both the Super Cruise symbol and light bar illuminate in green, and it is safe to do so, you may remove your hands from the steering wheel. Request a lane change with Lane Change on Demand by verifying a lane is clear, initiating the turn signal in the direction of the desired lane change, and then returning the stalk to the neutral position after the lane change is complete. Take over steering, and the light bar will pulsate blue. Return to automatic steering by positioning the vehicle in the center of the lane and holding the steering wheel steady until the green indicators appear. If the light bar flashes red, immediately take over steering control. The Super Cruise symbol in the instrument cluster will also turn red, along with a message in the center screen, an audible chime, or safety alert seat vibrations, depending on setting preferences. If able to do so, take control of the vehicle and continue driving. Fail to take over steering, an Escalade will audibly tell you to take control of the vehicle.
Take control of the vehicle now.
Brake to a stop in the lane you're currently driving in, or place an OnStar emergency call and initiate the brake lamps and hazard warning lights.
Hello everyone, I'm Lamont Rucker, and we're here today to check out the new infotainment system in the beautiful 2021 Cadillac Escalade. Let's go take a look. Let's see what this beautiful thing has to offer. What's really cool about this is like these 3 panels, I've got all the information that I need right in front of me, right at my fingertips.
We have an industry-first curved OLED system. It has over 38 inches of total diagonal display, and it has twice the pixel density of a 4K television. It has the purest blacks and the widest color spectrum available in the industry. The OLED infotainment system consists of 3 display screens. The 7.2-inch control panel is a touch screen to the left of the steering wheel. The 14.2-inch cluster display is behind the steering wheel. And then the 16.9-inch diagonal infotainment screen is also a touch screen. Now these are highly reconfigurable, so you can personalize them to your own taste.
So if I want to see something different here, go to Vehicle Info, Speed Timer, Fuel Economy, Oil Life. That's a good one to have up front here. And if I say Show in Cluster, and it puts it right there. This is so cool how I can configure this exactly the way I want it and see everything I need right in front of me.
The benefit of having 2 touch screens is how easy it is to change the settings, the display layouts, or get vehicle information in front of you.
This left display here where I can see trip 1, trip 2, a gauge view here, which is what we can see here. I can scroll down, I've got the map view here. And this is the AR camera, all right? augmented reality. Wait till you see what that does. And I've got a night vision option as well. So then come over one more and there's the head-up display. You can do a lot from this side.
Because there are 2 pages of main apps, you can move those back and forth to the first or the second page. So the ones that you use most often are right in front of you.
So now I am going to customize this screen. If I want to put the rear media, because, hey, probably going to have kids in the back. Slide this over and put this in a position where I can get to it.
There's a whole app tray on the left side of that screen, and you can put your favorite apps, whatever you want, whether that's music, navigation, whatever you use often can go in there.
If I want to put certain things in this app tray so that they're more immediately available to me, I think I'm going to take this rear climate and put that over in place of the phone, and it just takes that position.
When you use the rotary controller, it turns all your apps into a carousel. You can spin the rotary knob so you can quickly choose whatever you like.
All right, I have access to all the same things, and as opposed to having to touch the screen, I can just do it right here.
So that was amazing, wasn't it? This 2021 Cadillac Escalade has insane technology, crystal clear OLED display, intuitive infotainment system technology. It was an incredible experience.
A standard, fully customizable 14.2-inch diagonal cluster display sits directly in front of the driver. Select Cluster View Selection on the 7.2-inch control panel touchscreen to choose between Gauge, Map, Augmented Reality, or available Night Vision Display on the center cluster display. Select Gauge View and gain the ability to customize content to the left and right of the center speedometer. Change content on the left side by tapping the Vehicle Information app icon on the infotainment screen, browsing, and selecting desired content, then tapping Show in Cluster. Remove content from this zone by tapping Remove from Cluster. Change content on the right side by using the right side steering wheel controls. Other vehicle alerts may also display in this zone. Open Escalade's standard hands-free power liftgate by pressing on the bottom of the Cadillac crest, button on the overhead panel, or twice on the key fob. Escalade will also project a Cadillac crest under the rear bumper once your key fob is approximately 6 feet from the vehicle. Kick your foot straight in and out through the crest projection light for seamless, hands-free access to the cargo area. Kick your foot through the crest projection light. Press the button on the liftgate, overhead console, or twice on the key fob to close the liftgate. With either AKG audio system, touch the Settings icon within the audio source main page to further configure your audio settings. Press Sound to bring up 3 categories: Equalizer to adjust bass, mid-range, and treble, Fade Balance to move the source location around, and Sound Mode to select front or rear controls and adjust surround 3D settings for your optimal listening experience. Program the liftgate's opening height by turning the power liftgate knob on the overhead panel to the 3/4 mode position, opening the liftgate, and then manually adjusting it to your desired height. Press and hold the button on the bottom edge of the liftgate until the turn signals flash and a beep emanates to save the setting. Press the Lift Glass button twice on the key fob to open the glass portion of the liftgate. Configure the liftgate by going to Settings, Vehicle, Comfort and Convenience, and then Hands-Free Liftgate. Standard conversation enhancement uses microphones and speakers throughout the vehicle to amplify the speaking volume of passengers, helping make conversation between the front and back seats easier. The standard 19-speaker audio system aids front-to-back conversation, while the available 36-speaker AKG Studio reference system also helps back-to-front conversation with rear-mounted microphones. To configure, press Settings, System, and then Conversation Enhancement. Tap Off to turn the feature off. Rear microphone off to mute the rear microphones, or normal or high to select the level of amplification. Press the Conversation Enhancement button on the steering wheel to quickly turn the feature on or off. A white icon will indicate the system is inactive due to an open door, window, liftgate, or sunroof. A green icon indicates the system is active. A 7.2-inch diagonal touchscreen control panel, 14.2-inch diagonal cluster display, and 16.9-inch diagonal infotainment screen all make up Escalade's state-of-the-art OLED interface. Tap or swipe on the control panel to select options regarding trip information. Cluster view selection, available head-up display adjustments, and available night vision display preferences. Gain a simplified appearance by selecting the trip information page and swiping left to reach a blank screen. Swipe from right to left on the blank screen to return to the control panel menus. Tap the road icon multiple times to cycle through pages. Select Cluster View Selection on the control panel touchscreen to choose between Gauge, Map, Available Augmented Reality, or Available Night Vision Display on the center cluster display. Select Gauge View and gain the ability to customize content to the left and right of the center speedometer. Change content on the left side by tapping the Vehicle Information app icon on the infotainment screen, browsing, and selecting desired content, then tapping Show in Cluster. Remove content from this zone by tapping Remove from Cluster. Change content on the right side by using the right side steering wheel controls. Content may also display in this zone when using the button switch bank located on the instrument panel left of the steering wheel. This curved OLED infotainment screen also features an app tray along the left side of the screen. Tap a different icon for quick access to the app. To customize, press and hold, then drag and drop your favorite icons from the infotainment screen into the app tray. Swipe left to right to enable home view and get a snapshot of common vehicle features. Tap any widget to see additional details. Or press and hold to replace the widget. Swipe to reach additional home screen pages, where large icons for features like audio and phone will display. Tap any icon to see additional details. When touching the screen, apps appear in a traditional linear layout. Use the rotary controller and the apps change to a carousel-style view for easier control. Or use the surrounding hard buttons to go directly to an app. Rearrange the order of the apps on the screen by pressing and holding, then dragging and dropping the icons. Drag the app to the edge of the screen to move an icon to a different page. Double tap anywhere on either screen to power on. 3 tabs will display on startup: Watch, Listen, and Navigate. Under Watch, you can connect a device such as an Apple TV, Amazon Fire Stick, or game system. Tap on HDMI sources to bring up connected devices. With the vehicle on, press the Power Outlet button under the center console to enable the 110-volt outlet on the rear of the center console. If you require an uninterrupted power supply for a connected device, disable the Auto Stop feature. Utilize the USB or HDMI ports located on the rear of the center console to display a device. Share content with passengers by swiping toward the other screen or by selecting Share. A share request will appear on the other screen to allow the user to OK or decline the shared content. Adjust the volume for the whole vehicle via the steering wheel mounted buttons or the volume knob on the center console. On the audio source main page, touch the settings icon, then audio settings to further configure. With the available 36-speaker AKG Studio reference system, tap front passenger volume to adjust the volume in the front passenger seat relative to the cabin volume. Press the volume knob near the rotary controller to mute. Press and hold to turn the infotainment screen off completely. Tap on the Rear Media app on the infotainment screen to adjust power, mute, lock, and share settings for either rear seat media screen. Press the power icon to turn the display on or off. Mute icon to silence the audio on a screen. Lock icon to disable the touchscreen capability. Or share icon to share one screen's content onto the other. Quickly power, mute, or lock both screens by tapping the All options at the bottom of the screen. Lift the rear lever on the side of the seat cushion to recline to your desired position. Lift the front lever to slide the second row seat forward or backward. Fold the second row seat by pulling the rear lever. Pulling the strap on the bottom of the seat back. Pressing the available power seat release button on the panel behind each rear door, or second row seat button in the rear cargo area. Lift the lever, pull the strap, or press either button again to tumble the seat forward for additional storage, or to allow easier access to the third row. Manually return the seat to the upright position by pulling down until it latches to the floor, and then lifting the seat back until it locks into place. Fold the third row seats by pressing and holding the bottom of either third row seat button in the cargo area, or on the front overhead panel. Press and hold the top of either button to unfold the seat. From the home page, touch the audio icon to display the active audio source page. Choose from either AM, FM, available Sirius XM, and Bluetooth. Manually tune a station by touching either on-screen arrow or the manual tune icon to swipe right or left. Directly entering a station on the keypad, or utilizing the right side steering wheel controls. Tap the Stations icon to bring up a list of all available stations, or select Categories at the top of the list to access the Categories list. Select a station and then touch the star icon at any point to select that station as a favorite. Audio from the rear seat entertainment's Listen tab can be played throughout the vehicle for all occupants, or on up to 9 paired Bluetooth headphones. To pair, press the headphone icon on the status bar and then Add Headphone. Turn on the Bluetooth headset, wait for the headset name to appear on the list, then click OK or Accept. Now you can edit or rename the paired headset. For more information, refer to the owner's manual.